all the programs we've been doing. Some of them have been like annoying, to be honest, but like whatever. It's an orientation, so it's not supposed to be like, you know, super lit, but it has been so much fun, and also I've learned a lot. Thank you for the bars, Atticus. Thank you for the bars, Haley. You guys are lit. Cantonelli, thank you guys. Yeah. Oh, what is this? A helicopter? 16,000 likes. Daniela, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whoa. Thank you so much, Danielle. You're amazing. Yeah, that made me a little bit happier. I'll be a little less poor soon. No. But so basically, like, every day has been amazing. Like, the weather has been pretty darn nice, except for like one day. I'm in New York, and it's just like, it's awesome. Thanks for the bars, guys, Madison and Fireman. But like, unfortunately, like, everything outside of school has not been like cool. But can you tell your stance to stop going to Jackson's broadcast and constantly asking about me? Okay, those are Jackson fans as well. And people who are fans or stands or whatever of one of us generally like both of us. If you're a true stan, if you hate one of us, then you're not that big of a. Anyways, yeah, but so college has been amazing, and I would love to tell you guys about that stuff, and I will. Like, I'm gonna check in here, but also I have a lot on my mind right now, just because like I've been like social media has been stressing me out. So every time I look on there, like I just see something else that I'm like not happy about. Let me start reading some comments, you guys. I want to interact a little bit. I feel like sometimes going on, is like therapeutic almost, because I can just talk. And even though it's weird because even though I'm talking to like thousands of people, I don't feel judged. I feel like it's a private conversation between like me and you guys, I don't know. Because I feel like if you guys are here, like you care about me or you're supporter or whatever. So like, I just feel comfortable and I can talk about whatever here. I'm not tired. I'm just kind of like in a down mood, Caitlin. But yeah. It's almost my B-day. Happy almost birthday, Caitlin Guerrera. Let me read some of these because I wanna interact with you guys a bit at least, not just sit up here and rant. How do you like having an iPhone? I'm finally getting used to the iPhone. It's still like annoying. I'm not an Apple fan, but I bought your book 3 times to support you, love you. Oh my God, thank you so much, Brittany. Give it to your friends and stuff or something, like, having more books in the world is never a bad thing. But yeah, so college has been amazing. So I just want to start off with that. Like, I'm not having a hard time here. Everything here is so cool. Everyone here is so interesting and just smart and brings something to the table that's fucking amazing. The only thing that did annoy me though, like I shipped my computer here, like my big desktop, which I showed you guys, and it's fucking broken. Like UPS broke it. So not happy about that. But also, since I'm at Columbia, I basically just like asked around, found some computer science kids, and then found some computer engineering kids. And I have some friends who are, like, I made some friends who can fix it and help me out with it, which is really cool. Perks of being in a like super smart, school with like an engineering school is like we're like attached. There's like Columbia College and then College of Engineering as well. So like they're both Columbia University. But it's like I just like found the engineering kids and I was like, yo, where's the computer engineering kids? Like they can help me out. But whoa, Gabby Crawford, I got the tattoo. Are you talking about a tattoo of like some poetry of mine? That's amazing. Please, like post it somewhere, tag me in it, send me DM. Like I want to see that. Somehow I want to see that. I'm gonna fan you. Like if you have Instagram, put it in your YouNow bio. I want to be able to see that. That's amazing. It's 1:30 a.m. in Scotland. Staying awake for you. That's all right. Thank you. You can go to bed if you want. What am I majoring in? I'm not decided yet, but I got a bunch of information on majors and like more specific stuff. Thinking about like English and creative writing. Um, Probably won't major in creative writing. I might do, if I do creative writing, I'll probably double major with that and something else, or minor in creative writing. So I definitely want to take some like workshop classes for creative writing, but as far as a major, I mean, getting a degree from Columbia is great either way, but it's not a super flexible major. How long will your book be available for? I'm not taking it down, so as long as it stays up there, it's out. I mean, I might take it down, but I'm not planning to take it down at any point. It's just that I get paid monthly, so like buying it this month is nice for me, because if you buy it like tomorrow, then I don't get that like few dollars or whatever it is for another 30 days. But yeah. So yeah, but then every day's been like awesome except for the computer thing, but that's, I'll deal with that. But then today, like, I was just on Instagram, and sometimes it's dangerous to just scroll through comments. And I was like scrolling through comments and looking at some like homophobic shit, and obviously, like, it all gets drowned out by like how supportive and amazing you guys are. But like, still, it just like put me in a mood of like, I can't believe these people are out here and like they're on my fucking page. Like, fuck these people. But I didn't want to like give a lot of like time and energy to them. But then also, like, right now on Instagram, I guess I haven't checked in a little bit, but the last few days, like my hashtag is blocked, and so is Jackson's, and so is Jylan, and that annoys me, and like I'm not totally sure why that is, but the reason that annoys me is because like I've been told, or I kind of think that it's just because there was a lot of like arguing and like meanness going on between, I don't know who. I hope not like different people who are, like supporters of Jackson. And I hope it, I mean, I wish it just didn't happen at all, but I hope it wasn't like, like some Jackson Dylan fans to like other ones like that. That's not good. I don't know what it is, but either way, it just means that there's contention, and I don't like that. I want like my brand and my image and everything to just be like positive and cool. I know that like I'm human, so sometimes I get mad and shit, and I want to vent and I post about it. But I try to just be positive. Like all my Instagram posts are like positive. I try to put that message out. I try to actually think that way myself. But then I go on fucking Twitter, and like I was kind of in a funk, and I replied to like Colby, who I'm friends with, and I was just saying go to school. Like I was like, because he said he wanted to have deep conversation with someone, and I was literally thinking like, oh yeah, I've been having tons of deep conversations in school, like way more than back home, and way more than I've ever experienced in my life, just because everyone here has so much experience and knowledge, and it's very diverse here. So I've been having like really cool conversations and learning so much, even though I'm not taking classes yet. So I was saying, go to school. Like, it's dope. School is awesome. I love school. But it definitely wasn't an insult. But I don't think he thought it was an insult. But then Messy Monday is trying to skew it like I'm fucking hitting on him or something. I don't even know. I'm really not sure why they posted that. Apparently, pretty much because I don't go on Twitter much. Anytime I go on, that's licensed for Messy Monday to fucking post about me. And then that whole thing pissed me off even more, because part of the reason that the fan pages or the hashtags are blocked is because there was a lot of contention between the fan pages, because of this stupid fucking page on Instagram. It's like a shade room page, and it seems to me like it's run by some sort of Aaron Stan. Not that that's relevant, but for whatever reason, I don't think they like Jackson, or they don't like me, or they don't like both of us. So they post a bunch of confessions, like just trashing us, and then also trashing, like fans trashing other fans, and like it's so not cool. It's so negative and such negative energy, and it just shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. Period. It shouldn't exist. It just doesn't need to be around. Um, all that negative energy. I don't know why anyone would follow that. Like, I don't know why people are into drama. I guess it can kind of pull you in. I just don't like drama pages, and I've said it before. They're cancerous. Like, they're so fucking bad for social media in general. Um, because I actually love social media. Like, when I started social media, I wanted to actually, cancer isn't funny. I didn't make a cancer joke. I said the word cancerous, which means infectious, something that spreads and multiplies through mutation. Um, it's not like I was not making fun of cancer. Uh, it's a word. Look it up. Anyways, um, yeah. So what was I saying? I got sidetracked because someone fucking attacked me for no goddamn reason. Hi, Nikki Lover. What's up, Nikki? How are you? But no. When I started social media, like in a very serious way, I wanted to, or not started social media, but when I committed myself to like becoming a public person, I wanted to actually have an impact and help people, and I think that I've done that. At least people have reached out and said that I've done that. Thank you guys for the bars, by the way. Again, I know I'm ranting, but like, thank you so much. Top fans, like, love Jylan. I'm gonna fan you right now. I'll fan like whoever gets up in the top fans. Yeah, I'll fan whoever gets up in the top fans. So love Jylan, Danielle, Robert. Thank you guys so much. And I'll fan more people later. But yeah, and I almost got lost on the whole making a difference thing in social media when I like met Jackson, just because it got bigger, and I was like, I saw like all the drama and the money and whatever, and it kind of blinds you. And then I realized, no, that's not what I want to do. And so I like pulled back, and I put out the book, and I just like I was on the right track, and I think I am, and all that. And then these like fucking drama pages and shade rooms are just there spreading like negative energy and hatred and all this bullshit. And it has like bad effects. I don't know. So I think what I'm gonna do, like sometimes I freak out when shit like this happens. Oh, and also you guys, I don't want to attack anyone if you've done this, but I'm gonna please ask that you don't anymore. But it really grinds my fucking gears. I'll just say, when supporters, followers, fans, whatever you want to call them, start voicing their opinions and their guesses on like my relationship with Jackson, or if you think we're gonna break up, and I guess it's not really our supporters, I guess it's other people, but still, it gets to me, oh, they won't last, or Dylan's gonna cheat on him, or this or that, or people making fucking bets on whether the relationship will last. It's like, it's really shitty. Could you imagine if, I think it's hard for people who do that and who aren't in, as much of a public eye, to even imagine. That kid is behind me. Oh, that's my roommate, Dan. He was taking a nap. I left the room. I'm in the lounge. I left the room because he was taking a nap. Most people are at the Yankees game, and that is another shitty thing that happened today, so I'll explain that. But, my relationship with Jackson is my relationship, and it's really cool, and I want to, or it's really cool that I get to share it with you guys, and I want to share it with you guys. But, people drawing straws, like, it's not cool. I don't know. It's a lot of stress, and it's really shitty, and I'm not good at dealing with that, I guess, because I'm a very outspoken person, and my gut reaction to all kinds of shit that I don't like is like, I'm gonna fucking attack this person and defend myself and this and that. But as someone, like, punching downward is not cool. I'm totally cool defending myself against like other social media people, because fuck them. Like, don't start drama with me. But like, what am I supposed to do when some random person is like commenting shit that I find like not cool and mean and offensive? I'm not gonna get on there and comment like, "Yo, go fuck yourself" to some random person, and also then I'm feeding into that and putting more negative energy out there. So that's even harder. And I appreciate that those of you, I've seen some posts saying like exactly what I'm saying. Just like, stay out of our business. It's not cool to say I'm gonna fucking cheat on Jackson, or that I'm using him. I don't know how that's still fucking going around, but that I'm using him for social media and this and that. None of that is cool. And I really appreciate the posts that talk about that, saying that, because a lot of you guys are amazing and you get it. You just get it, even though I haven't really said this before. Maybe I have, but you just get it because you're smart. Anyways, so all that stuff was kind of stressing me out, and now I'm super glad I got to talk about it with all of you. And I love all you guys because, yeah, and what I was saying about reacting, like, a lot of times when this shit happens, I just get so worked up. I'm like, you know what, I'm fucking deactivating my Instagram. Like, I'm done, because I'm going to give up social media before I give up on my relationship because of social media. I'm not going to be like, this is too stressful, and give up on Jackson. I would, in a heartbeat, delete my Instagram. And I said in the beginning to Jackson, just privately, if at any point, because I know the relationship he was in before, and how on guard he can be about stuff like that. And so I just said, if at any point it is like a serious problem and you are worried about like leeching and using whatever, like, I will deactivate my Instagram. I don't give a fuck. But that is unfortunate too, because I know that I have like reached a lot of people and helped some people, or at least they've DM'd me saying that, or they've emailed me, or they've somehow, gotten the message across that I've helped them out. And I'm not like, and I don't want to say that and, sound like I'm saving lives over here. I'm not like boasting. It's just that's actually a really humbling thing and super cool. But, and I don't want to stop doing that, because I think what I do with social media is super cool. And I don't want to have to give that up. So sometimes my first reaction is like, I'm fucking done. Like, I'm just giving it up. And then I think like, no, it actually, it does good things. It's just hard because then you have to deal with a lot of lashing back. But anyways, you guys, that's what's kind of been going on in my mind today. And also, I'm in the lounge at the dorms, but it's empty as fuck because everyone got free tickets to go to the Yankees game, and me, in my like stressiness, I almost missed dinner, and then I ran downstairs for dinner, and then I met up with my friends and like, yo, we're going to the Yankees game. You want to come? And I was like, fuck yeah! Like, I'll get my mind right off of this stuff. Perfect. Walked like fucking 10 blocks to the subway stop, and right before I got on the train, realized, oh my god, I didn't even grab my ticket. So walked back by myself, and now everyone's at the Yankees-Red Sox game, and I am here in the dorm. So, the day started out really cool, though. So, fun things that I did today. I had my first like wrestling practice, but not official wrestling practice. It was just, we were doing it on our own. It was just a freshman, and it was run by us. So we were just getting kind of an extra workout in, and yeah, so that was really cool. Just being on the mat at my new college, and going in the locker room, and I got like a really cool locker with my name above it, and it's I have a college locker now. It's really cool. It's been like something I've like envisioned. I don't want to say I dreamed about. Like yeah, sort of, but something I've definitely just thought about and envisioned since I was really young, and it's super super fucking cool to be here and to have it. It's kind of surreal, like seeing my name above the locker. It's such a small thing, right? Like, but it's like there it is, lit up, and it looks cool. So that's on my Snapchat story and all that. Yeah. So I was really happy with all that, and again, all the people here are really really cool, and I'm having a good time overall. Just a little stressed today, but that's okay. I've been here a week, so one little bit of a stressful day is okay. I'll deal with it. All right, guys. I wanna talk to you guys. If you have any questions or like want to say anything about, um, I don't even know, just anything that I said or didn't say or whatever, please ask away. I want to interact with you now because I've just been fucking talking, not to myself, but to you guys, but um, with for like 23 minutes now. So whatever you guys, if you want to know what's going on with me or have any questions, like please ask them. Also, my phone is it's on pretty good battery. Okay, it's Sav. I'm getting dust tattooed on my ribs soon. That's fucking sick. I can't even. Again, please post that everywhere. That like somehow get me to see that. I will be blown away if I see that, you guys. And please also don't go get tattoos that you're not supposed to get or allowed to get my attention. Don't do that, please. But if you are just getting a tattoo of something that I wrote, it's fucking dope. And please, I want to see it. I just want to say that being a stan is a complete honor. Thank you. Thank you so much. Show us your room. Okay, I can show you guys my room. My phone's plugged in right now, but right after this, I will go show you my room. What weight do you plan on wrestling, and how close are you to that at the moment? Oh my gosh, so that's actually a big thing right now. Like, I weigh not much. I weigh like 157, which is really, really light for me. During my high school season last year, like this exact time last year, around this time, I weighed like 162 pounds. So I'm lighter than I was last year, and that's because of various reasons. A lot because I traveled a lot this summer, and so I wasn't able to eat as much. I didn't lift as much. I just wasn't maintaining it. And my metabolism is very fast. So when I'm not working out, I lose weight, even if I eat shitty. So I was going to wrestle at 157, I thought. But now I only weigh 157. So if I want to wrestle 157, I need to get bigger. But that's what I want to do. I'm not cutting down to 149. But I need to gain like a solid fucking 7 or 8, really like 10 pounds of weight so that I can be heavier than 157 and then cut down. But yeah. Any advice for being redshirted? In the Ivy League, there are not red shirts. To explain a little bit of what I'm talking about to people who aren't athletes, in college athletics, you can wrestle or do any sport for 4 years, right? But you can take 1 year kind of off and do what's called a red shirt, and you can't be on varsity, but you can go to open competitions and compete, or you could not compete, whatever. A lot of people do it their freshman year so that they can kind of transition from high school to college is very hard for any sport. So a lot of people redshirt their freshman year to be able to kind of transition in. And a lot of people don't do that, and for some sports at least, they wait until like if they get an injury, they take the red shirt for a year so that they can heal and then come back the next year. In the Ivy League schools, they don't do red shirts. So they have something called a gray shirt, but that I'm not probably going to do that. gray shirting is literally just you take a year off school. So if I got a severe injury and really wanted to still wrestle 4 years, I could take a whole year off of school and come back. But I don't think I'm going to do that. So, are you big? I don't know what that means. Right now I'm like physically kind of smaller than normal, so no. Love Jylan, thank you for the bars. You're absolutely killing the fucking game. Beast Guy's in here now and has jumped up to second fan. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Jackson and you are my luck screen. Every time someone sees it, they ask me who you guys are. I kind of, what would you say, fanboy. It happens too much. That's cute. Thank you. Are you going to join any clubs? I don't, Belinda Jennings, so a gap year. Yeah, but normally if you were just to take a gap year in the middle of college, like for an athlete, you would a gray shirt so that you don't lose a year of eligibility to wrestle, if that makes sense. Because technically, the day you start your classes, you can compete for 4 years, and then you're done. Red shirts and gray shirts allow you to add that extra year, but it's like a process. You have to fill out a bunch of shit. Anyways, you made my day so much better. I'm glad. This has also made my day so much better, to be honest with you. So, yeah. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I'm here. I hear. I really can't speak. Thank you for being such an open person and saying what you feel. I've been sick and you made me feel better. I love you so much. Thank you, Nessa. I'm glad I made you feel better. And I don't know. Talking to you guys is therapeutic. Like, it's not just talking my feels. Dang it, I already used my free spin on Jackson. Yeah, I figured everyone would have. It's fine. Evan's here. What up, Evan? What's my lock screen? It's still the Jackson. It's never going to change now. Before, it was always a piano. Now it's just always Jackson. Like, I don't fucking change my lock screen, you guys. That's not a thing. I don't know. It's not for me. It was a piano for like 6 years. Now it's Jackson. But it's not going back. You're pretty amazing. I'm sure you know that. I've been on a rough path, and I'm curious, are you guys in an open relationship? No, we're not in an open relationship. What's your opinion on 13 Reasons Why? I didn't watch it. So I watched like one episode. It seemed like a cool show, but just never really got into it. But Brandon Flynn follows me, so. How do you like New York so far? It's so cool. I can go anywhere, anytime, and everything's close. It's like in walking distance. It's fucking cool. It's really cool. Do not call me right now. Okay. Please say hi to me and make my day better. I love you. Hi, Deanna. How are you? Cheng R. Dylan, I love you. Thank you. Thank you. What's your favorite book? My favorite book, I've said before, is Ender's Game. I've read it like a million times. And it was something that I read when I was young and still could read now, and it's super enjoyable. Like, it's very... The age range for enjoying that book is pretty wide. And you'll get something out of it. Like, every time I've read it, I've gotten more out of it. It's a great book. I just connected to it a lot when I was a kid. I haven't read it in several years, though. Currently, like, a book that I've read that I was really impressed by and influenced by was Blood Meridian by Cormac McCarthy. I have read Ender's Game twice and I loved it. Yeah, it's amazing. Do you watch Game of Thrones? No, everyone here watches Game of Thrones. And like the first night, everyone was in all the lounges on all the floors in my dorm, like watching Game of Thrones together. It's cool. I bought Blood Meridian because of you. That's awesome. I hope that you like it. It is a lot to chew on. It's not an easy book to read. So if you're a big reader, I think you'll really like it. It's written very differently than a lot of books, but yeah, that's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. What's your opinion about Israel? Getting very political. I don't really have an opinion like about the nation, about their conflicts with the Gaza Strip. Like, I don't know what that means, so I'm not gonna go into that. I think Israel's Israel. I don't know. Uh-huh. I've been wanting to read Ender's Game. Read it. It's super good. Have you read The Maze Runner? No. What else do you need for your dorm room? I need a carpet. Because my roommate got a carpet. A, it's ugly as hell. Um, but B, since day one, I was like, this room smells like really faintly, like you can barely notice it. But I'm like, this room smells faintly of pee, like piss. And our room, all the whole floor just got remodeled. So when I said that, I've said it to like two people. They're like, oh, it's probably just because they just remodeled the floor. It's probably like drywall you're smelling and shit. And I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, kind of, because it's really faint. You can barely smell it. And then I'm talking to my roommate, and he's like, yeah, I got the rug for free because my neighbors were throwing it away because their dog peed on it. And I was like, that's why it smells like piss in our room. Like, what are you doing? It smells like piss. He's, no, I cleaned it. I cleaned it, obviously. And I'm like, well, obviously not enough because our room smells like pee. So we're getting rid of it. We need to get a new fucking rug. Um, but yeah, I didn't get face lotion. I kind of borrowed some from someone else today. Um, I still need like lotion and some toiletries and stuff. Like I borrowed a razor, not borrowed. Someone bought a bunch of like disposable razors, and she gave me one. So I don't have my own razor. I don't have shaving cream, so I can't even use that anyway. Uh, there's just stuff that I need to get paid for first. But yeah. Face masks. Yeah, and I need to do a face mask too. I don't have any. I never have had any, but just I being with Jackson, I've realized that they're legit. Like they do good things. So when's Jylan reuniting? The third. The third. So pretty soon. Pretty soon. I have I'm gonna take a break from speaking right now because I can't do it. Anyways, I have no idea how many viewers are in this broadcast right now. It's not showing me. It keeps showing me how long I've been going and then how many likes I have. It's not showing how many people are here, so I don't have a fucking clue. Tips for becoming a college wrestler. It's my dream. I hope I can be recruited for a team when I get to college. Just work hard. 1.6K. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, it's you just gotta work hard. But wrestling is a tough sport, and I know a lot of people who put tons into it and don't wrestle in college. It's really hard. I mean, any sport is hard to do D1, but wrestling is the hardest sport in the world. Just there's so much that goes into it. The level of technique is insane. I don't know of another sport that's more complex. I don't think there's a sport that's more complex, but there are sports that I consider just as complex. Like other combat sports come to mind, like jujitsu and sports that are a lot of like chess. Wrestling is a lot like playing chess, except you're also beating the shit out of each other with the chess pieces, which are your limbs. But so, anyways, yeah. So wrestling's just fucking hard. But it's always worth it, whether you end up wrestling in college or necessarily get a fucking state medal out of it. Wrestling just teaches you a lot about life. It builds your confidence a ton, and it makes you a human weapon. So that's nice too. Yeah. What's your GPA going to be in college? Going into college? I assume you just mean like, what am I hoping to get? Or do you mean like, what was my GPA in high school? I'm not sure. My GPA in high school wasn't phenomenal. I just did really well on tests and stuff. So, but I had a good GPA and good enough to get here. Tips for high school. Love you. Constance Gabriella. Thank you. My tips for high school are this. They're going to be so cheesy, okay? So don't judge me. But I know a lot of people are starting school right now, so I'm going to say them, and I don't care. Tips for high school. I'm going to tell you, like, everything your counselors told you, I feel like. Hopefully your counselor, or, like, someone has told you. It's because it's all true. So, first, get involved. Try not to, like, if your school, like, offers clubs, this goes for middle school, too, wherever you're at. Or if you're starting college. I don't even know. I don't know a ton about college, but I assume it applies. Just get really involved and do stuff. If there's clubs and things that you're interested in, don't be like, oh no, just like do them. Make friends. You're gonna have a good time. Don't have a negative attitude about it. Like don't waste that time because you were gonna wish that you were back in high school at some point. I don't currently wish I was back in high school, but as soon as I'm done with college, I'm gonna wish I was in college or high school. High school was a great time, and the most cliched thing that I ever heard going through high school was, before you know it, you're gonna be a senior, and you're gonna look back and be like, "Holy shit! Just yesterday I was a freshman," and I was always like, "All right, nah, it's 4 years, it's a long time, but it's not." Like, there I was, senior year, and I was like, "Holy shit!" They were so fucking right, and then I'm gonna go tell freshmen this, and they're gonna say, shut the fuck up, and then they're gonna be seniors, and they'll realize I was right. Sue Gigi, thank you for the likes. Literally goes by so fast. It does. Like if you finish high school, if you have already, yeah, it goes by fast. Someone said, "Does your roommate?" I was trying to get you free food from Culver's. I don't know if Zach told you about it. Someone told me about that. I appreciate that, but I don't know if there's Culver's in New York. Someone said, "Does your roommate know you're gay?" And yes, everyone here, like I said in my last broadcast, I'm trying to be super open about everything about me, but definitely my sexuality, because I'm in the place where I can do that. I'm in New York, which is super diverse, and I'm in an awesome college that really values diversity, and so there's tons of sexual orientations here. Like I said in my last broadcast, there was like the small group that I was in, it was like 45% of the people in that group were non-straight. A lot of them were bisexual, like a lot. And then there was pansexual, someone who said like fluid undefined. I don't know what that means, but whatever. And then I said gay. So there's just so much diversity. And like the older, like I don't know what you call them. The person who was leading the activity, who was a senior in college, they were older, he was gay, and the girl who was also doing it with him, because they were partners, she was bisexual. So like everyone, there's just it's totally normal here, and so I don't have to like hide the fact that I'm gay, which is amazing. If you guys are from the South or something, and you are in the closet, and you just like, I could never even see myself coming out. Try and go to a college in a big city. It's a completely different world than what you guys live in. Like, I hate when I talk about how awesome New York is or how awesome my coming out experience was, and I hear, not like I hate, like it's bad, like don't tell me this, but it makes me mad when I hear people like, oh, I could never come out here because, everyone's super religious, or it's a small town, or this or that. Like, that just makes me so mad that people have to go through that. But what's awesome is, don't be afraid to leave those places. Go to school somewhere where you can be yourself. Like it's a thing that you can do. So do it. From the South, and I don't mean just like to say that all the South is fucking homophobic. Obviously, there are LGBT people in the South. I just mean, generally there's more conservative attitudes down there. So whatever. The video keeps going black. I'm so sorry. B Sky, thank you for the bars. Oh, B Sky and Love Jylan are having a little top fan competition. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. How long have I been on here? Let's see. I don't know how long I'll stay on. It's been 42 minutes. I will. Yeah, I might go off at 45. OMG, Jylan coming in hot with these bars. Love you. Yeah, I don't know. I might go off at 45. We'll see if I continue to be entertained with this broadcast. You inspired me to go back to college. I had family issues. I was going to go back last year until my dad passed. Wow, I'm so sorry. This is going to be the year. Well, good for you. There's actually, we learned about, so like I was saying, Columbia University has 4 schools in it. Like the university is a overarching thing. I go to Columbia College in Columbia University. So when I get my degree, hopefully one day, it'll say Columbia College at Columbia University. There is, am I mad at Jackson? No, I'm not mad at Jackson. Just saw that. I don't know. Just wanted to say that like really quickly. There is also the engineering school, like I said. It's called SEAS, like School of Engineering and something else. I don't know. It's for engineering, obviously, and then like computer science. You can study computer science and stuff at Columbia College, but the engineering school just has slightly different curriculum and requirements and stuff like that. But then the people who graduate from there still go to Columbia University. It'll just say like School of Engineering at Columbia University. Then there's also Barnard, which is an all-girls school. And then this is such a roundabout point, but this is why I brought it up. There's something called the School of General Studies. And School of General Studies is for older people who like are going to school, but like they didn't just get out of high school. So there's a lot of military veterans there, like reformed convicts, like people who were in jail or something and they got out and now they were going back to school. Ballerinas is one, and that seems like it's totally random, but it's not. Like this, actually, my mom was a professional ballerina, so I already knew about this, but to inform you guys why ballerinas would be a thing that go to this school. It's common for ballerinas right after high school to dance because you kind of got to do it while you're young. So they are a professional dancer for X amount of years, and then when they're done, they go to college. So that's actually what my mom did. She graduated high school, I think, a year early, and then danced professionally all around the world. My mom's amazing. I love my mom. As a ballerina for like 4 years, and then went to college. So anyways, like ballerinas, and just also old people. Like, so anyways, it's really cool running into people from general studies who are just taking classes here because they have like so much like wisdom and different experiences. And okay, everyone wants a fucking room tour, so I'm gonna go give you guys a room tour. I'm gonna unplug this. My phone is like heating up. It's gonna fucking explode. So that's another reason I don't want to stay on for too long. But I'll give you guys a room tour since everyone seems to like that. Why do you never like Jackson's pics on Instagram? Broken heart, broken heart, broken heart. Okay, calm the fuck down, guys. I saw people posting about this too, like as if our fucking relationship stems from whether or not I fucking like his Instagram pictures fast. Sorry, I just got really fucking triggered when I saw that, and I'm swearing a lot. Sorry. But let me explain. I don't know how y'all relationship works, but it's not centered around Instagram for us. Just because we're like Instagrammers, I guess. I don't ever want to identify it that way, but maybe some people see me that way as a fucking just an Instagrammer. I think I have 2 people's post notifications on, and that's only because I turned them on a really, really long time ago, and I don't know how to turn them off. But I'm probably going to go turn Jackson's on now just because, like, people get giving me shit about this. But anyways, I like all Jackson's posts. Go check. I've liked them all. Sometimes it takes me a few hours. And it depends what shows up in my feed. But the other thing is, there isn't anyone else that I look up as much on Instagram as Jackson. So I look at his profile at least once a day. So I see everything on there. So I don't necessarily need the post notifications on because I'm going to see it. Like I look. So anyways, that just pissed me off. Like people were like, Dylan's not even liking Jackson's picks. Those things go together. I don't even understand it. Anyways, y'all, please. So, my computer, because my computer was trying to use, wasn't working. So, here we go. I'm in my room. It smells faintly of pee, like I said, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera. Just quickly show the thing. Can I order your book in Wales? Love you. Yes. Okay. Here we go. So, this box is what my computer came in. I opened it, obviously, so it's like ripped here, but you can see like this part. That is how the box came. Okay, so obviously the computer was fucking broken. Obviously got something fell on it or smashed it. I'm pissed. Anyways, this is kind of a mess. We need to. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna go take the trash out like right after I do this because yeah, we have like a bunch of trash right now. My desk is also kind of a mess. This was because I was just at wrestling. I'll put this back. So this is my desk. Like I said, it's a little messy, but it's just all my shit. That is my bed. That is my roommate's bed. It's not a huge space, but it's not that small either. That's his desk, and there's our like wardrobes or whatever, or what have you. And then like we have dressers under our beds as well. This is my little book collection. Plus I have poetry on my desk over there. And then outside, that's kind of my view. Well, no, that's not. Over there, you can kind of see like the pillars. There's a really, really awesome building right there. And that's like, we have a good view. The view I posted on my Snapchat story, that's not my view. That was a joke. I was having such a good time with that, though. People were like, oh my God, your view is beautiful. That is not my view. That was a picture of a poster. Anyways, that probably wasn't funny to anyone except for me, but it was hilarious to me, so I don't regret it. Anyways, so yeah. Low library. Yeah. Who knows Columbia so fucking well? When will y'all see either again? Still September 3rd. There's a Culver's 12 miles from you, so hit me up if you want it. Going 12 miles is basically leaving New York, so like I assume it's probably outside of New York. So yeah. Do you know what's happening in Venezuela? No. Should I look that up? I'm gonna look that up when I'm done with this broadcast. I'm out. Hope you have a good night. Good night, Ashley. Can I order your book to Israel? I don't know, but it orders to most of the world, so yeah, probably. Check. Love you have a Welsh name. I do? Didn't even know that. The Culver's is in Brooklyn. Wait, Brooklyn's not that far from me. I don't think it's 12 miles then. I mean, Brooklyn's not close, but it's not that far. Alright, I'll look up where there's a Culver's, but did they really say they would give me free food? That's so funny. And also, I'd probably have to pay more for, like, the Uber to go there. I mean, I could take the subway and stuff, but then I just have to walk. It'd be a lot of work for, like, $5 worth of food. But I also really appreciate it, so thank you so much. Does your windows open all the way? Do my windows open all the way? Gotta get that grammar. But, no. Like, the big window in the middle doesn't open, but the ones on the sides do. So, you know. Hurricane Irma, oh, fun fact, that's about to hit, like, my dad's house. His house in the Virgin Islands. And Hurricane Irma is about to fuck his house up, so Yeah, I do know what's going on there. Does your room not have a bathroom? Yeah. So a lot of colleges are doing like they have suites now, which is a thing. Most dorms still have like communal bathrooms, so most people would have to um, like leave the room and use like a big bathroom in the middle of the floor. But we have suite. We're in a suite, so like all I have to do is walk right outside my door, and here's the bathroom, um, which is super nice. Like I said, these floors all just got renovated, so like the tiles all nice and our showers all nice. But yeah, so we share that with our suite mates, and that's their room, and their names are Isaac and Kirk, and they're very nice. So it's not bad. It's nice. 2 minutes till free spin. Looks like I'll be on 2 more minutes. You. All right, ready for the Northeast winter this year? Should be fun for us. No, I'm totally not. But I mean, not college. Chicago is cold as shit too, so it's not a thing. Okay, someone said I kind of wanted to say this. Someone said, "Do people at your college know you're famous?" Dude, it's Zoe. So like a few people know. They don't really give a shit. Like they're like most of the people here are huge nerds, and I mean that in the best way possible because I'm a huge nerd. I'm not being mean to nerds. I'm a gigantic nerd and a gigantic geek and like whatever. Not only do I like school and learning, but I also just like nerdy, geeky shit like video games and board games and Dungeons and Dragons. So, in every sense of the way, I'm a geek and a nerd. But most people here are, in some sense, everyone here is pretty damn good at school. So, in that sense, definitely. And then a lot of them are just into things that are not social media. Like people here, it's not necessarily the popular kids from their high schools, the cool kids. It's like the kids who are going to be running the company that the cool kids work at. So it's the nerds and the geeks and the awesome people that I fit in with. So, and then like not all only that. Like it's not like people here aren't socially awkward. They're just like very high achieving. So Instagram's kind of the last thing on most of their minds. I feel like if I went to, and I'm not knocking the school, so if anyone goes there, don't get mad at me. But if I went to like Iowa or some sort of huge state school, it'd probably be really cool that I had a bunch of Instagram followers because they all give a shit about that. But at Columbia, it's more like, oh, you're famous on Instagram? Like, that's awesome. I invented soil for my country that increased agricultural profits and gains, and I saved the lives of 12,000 people. Like, I'm not kidding. Everyone here is so accomplished. Like, the fact that I published a book is like cool, but it's really not that great. Like, you get people here who are national champions and everything from like math and debate to sports to just people here are fucking very cool. Like they've done a lot of cool shit, and they're very smart. So yeah, invented soil. I meant like invented a type of soil, and that's not a joke. Like there was one girl who said that. So yeah, she invented some like formula for like soil that could grow crops for her country, like that climate. It just worked really well, and I guess it increased agricultural grains. Like I wasn't kidding when I said that. That was a thing. Yeah, so I go to school with like awesome people. Um, yeah. So, anyways, I've always wanted to go to school in New York. I love it there. Yeah, Evan, it's so cool. Take a run through Riverside Park. Great place. I was just in Riverside Park like 20 minutes ago. Yeah, or not 20 minutes ago. I've been broadcasting for a while. Anyway, I was there. I promise. Yeah, I was there. I was there before I broadcasted. I was walking through. It is a cool place. It's kind of sketchy though. Like last year, the president of Columbia, the college, E.C. Bollinger is his name. He got mugged in Riverside, not Morningside. Morningside's nice, but yeah, Riverside. It's very pretty in some spots, and then like, but it's also in Harlem. So, anyways, try not to get mugged. What classes are you looking forward to? Honestly, all of them. I just want to like. I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. I'm actually gonna continue broadcasting here. Shameless back on soon. Yeah, also I know he's so sick. Yeah, but I'm super excited for classes to start, and I'm just super excited, you guys. Are you coming back to Illinois for BG days? No. I can't just fly back and forth. I don't even have enough money to buy fucking facial lotion. I don't think I'm flying back. I'm back to Illinois tomorrow. How do you guys know that Jackson is here? I think you can see that. I don't know. I can't right now because I'm on mobile. One of the new videos coming. Oh, okay. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about before I go off. So, YouTube. I'm going to be changing my YouTube a lot. I'm not going to probably be vlogging. I don't want to say I'm never going to vlog. There's definitely plenty to vlog here, but I just don't have a lot of time to run around and vlog shit and edit that. It's not even a time thing. I don't want to. There are some things I'll probably vlog, but I'm not going to be as much of a vlogger. And I want to also start shifting my content towards some more academia stuff, which none of you are going to like. But I'm just telling you because that is probably going to happen. Like I've talked about it briefly before that I wanted to video response to certain political things. I wanted to basically share my opinion that no one asked to hear. I love doing that. And then I also just wanted to do more sit and talks and kind of what I do on here, but more thought through and formal and not saying in every other sentence. So yeah, I'm probably going to be changing my YouTube a lot, but I also will say I have a ton of vlog footage already filmed, so the vlogs won't necessarily go away as long as first of all, I have to fix my computer, by the way. That will take a while. But I can edit and post a bunch of really old vlogs, and I know that it's old, but it's not footage you guys have ever seen. I still never stopped clicking your pen. I still never posted the EDC vlog. I have a vlog running around with Jake Warden, hanging out with James Charles, that I never posted because I didn't want to be a fucking leech. I didn't want to be seen like that guy. But if I have nothing else to post, fuck it, I'll post them. So, but you already know Messy Mondays is big. Oh, look at Dylan posting videos with people who are famous. Fuck off. Anyways, yeah. So basically, that's what's up. There will be some probably older vlogs that eventually go up on the YouTube, but I also want to start changing the content quite a bit. So, yeah. Also, I think what I've decided to do, because I touched on this briefly, that whenever I get upset about drama shit, my first reaction is I'm deleting my Instagram. That'll show them all how much I fucking don't care about social media. But at the end of the day, even though I don't give a fuck about social media or I don't care about the fame necessarily, one, I'm poor, so it'd be nice to continue YouNowing and making a little bit of money for college. But two, it actually, and much more importantly, it actually does help people. I've gotten plenty of messages from people about helping them come out or helping them through depression, and again, those are the most important thing in the world. Someone said stop clicking your pen again. Chill, dog. Anyways, so I'm not going to ever do that. I think I'm going to keep that. Instagram running strong. But I'm probably just gonna block Messy Monday and this stupid fan page shade room shit, Muser shade room, all the drama. I just don't even want to know, because most of the time when I get posted on those things, it's something that I did not think would end up on there. I'm what the fuck is this shit, So I'm just gonna block them, and I'm gonna do what I do, which is try and just say positive things and work on myself and work on not getting mad about things. And like today I responded to some like homophobic religious person on my Instagram. They were like commenting shit about how like we need to find God and like we're disgusting, like me and Jackson. And like I commented back at that person, you know, it's some fucking like old person from Indonesia probably. I'm pretty sure they were from Indonesia. But like that was dumb. I didn't need to do that. I was so fucking mad. But yeah, so yeah, guys, I'm starting up wrestling. I'm back to that. Also, I was kicking ass in wrestling today. I was kind of worried because I've been traveling, and like I said, I've lost weight. Which, yeah, I'm still fit. I can still run a mile, and you know, not that fast, but like 6:30 or something like that. I'm out of shape. I'm not as big, but I'm still in shape. So I didn't know like how I would do wrestling with other, you know, D1 wrestlers, like collegiate wrestlers, highly accomplished like me. But I whooped ass today. So just wanted you guys to know. I was pretty proud. Because especially like one of the guys was like, yeah, not gonna lie, dude, like I'm in phenomenal shape right now, but I'm not trying to go that hard. He didn't even touch me. Didn't even touch me. But anyways, that was a little boastful, but I just felt good about it, so I'm gonna be boastful a little. Yeah. Okay, guys, it's been like an hour. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. My phone is gonna die. Overall, you dudes and dudettes, bros and sisters, I am in a better mood than when I started this broadcast. A much better mood. So thank you all for like sitting in and listening with me. And holy shit, love Jylan. You're my favorite person ever. Thank you so much. But yeah, so thank you guys all for like just listening to me rant and just say stupid shit. And I love you. And I am not going to stop you-nowing, and I'm not going to stop Instagramming or anything else. Fuck the haters, right? Okay, people. I love you all. Goodbye.